The Chicago Bears are entering a completely new chapter under head coach Ben Johnson, and the changes he has made in just a short time have been impossible to ignore. From the moment Johnson was introduced, he made it clear that the standard was going to be different. His opening message was powerful: get comfortable being uncomfortable. That phrase has now become the foundation of everything happening at Halas Hall. It is not just a motivational quote, it has turned into a daily reality for every player and coach in the building. For years, Bears fans have grown frustrated with a lack of discipline and accountability within the organization. Practices often felt loose, mistakes were overlooked, and players were not held to the highest possible standard. That is no longer the case. Johnson has completely flipped the culture. He expects perfection, and he does not hesitate to remove players from drills when they mess up. Whether it's a rookie like Luther Burden lining up in the wrong spot or a veteran making a mental error, everyone is treated the same. DJ Moore, one of the most respected leaders on the team, has already spoken publicly about how different things feel under Johnson. Moore, who has been through multiple coaching staffs in his career, emphasized that Johnson's approach is unlike anything he has experienced before. When you mess up, you're done. There are no second chances, Moore explained. His advice to younger teammates like Romoduns and Luther Burton has been simple: stay in your playbook. Be perfect in your details. If you mess up, Johnson is not going to give you another chance right away. This kind of culture shift is exactly what Bears fans have been asking for. For too long, there was a sense that players could get by without being fully prepared. Johnson has completely eliminated that mindset. Mistakes are met with tough coaching, and players are expected to learn fast. While it might seem harsh on the surface, this is precisely how young teams grow and develop championship habits. Even members of the coaching staff have noticed the difference. Special teams coordinator Richard Hightower, one of the few holdovers from the previous regime, praised Johnson's leadership, saying, "It's been awesome. He's involved in every meeting, every drill, and constantly pushes both players and coaches to be their best." I've been on many different staffs, and I can tell you, not every head coach does this. Hightower's comments were a clear contrast to the previous staff, highlighting just how much more hands-on Johnson is compared to former head coaches. Culture changes mean little if they don't translate to results on the field. The good news for Bears fans is that Johnson's approach is already paying off. Practices have become more intense and efficient, and young players are growing rapidly under the new system. The biggest focus of this regime is, without question, the development of rookie quarterback Caleb Williams. The Bears used the #1 overall pick to secure Williams as their franchise cornerstone, and Johnson is making sure he is prepared for the massive responsibilities that come with that role. Reports from camp have described practices as deliberately difficult for Williams. Johnson and offensive coordinator Declan Doyen are overwhelming him with information, putting heavy pressure on him in high-tempo 11-on-11 drills, and forcing him to make quick pre-snap decisions. NFL insider Albert Breer recently explained it best. The idea was to have Williams drinking from a fire hose during the spring, keeping the workload heavy at the start of camp, and then slowly narrowing the offense to what he does best. This process might seem intense, but it is exactly how elite quarterbacks are built. By forcing Williams into uncomfortable situations now, Johnson is ensuring that the game slows down for him as the season progresses. Johnson himself praised Williams' dedication, saying that the rookie's preparation has been really clean and that the behind-the-scenes work he is doing is starting to pay off on the field. The results have been encouraging. Williams looks more confident each day, smoothly transitioning between different formations and developing strong timing with his receivers. This kind of progress is crucial because the Bears have assembled one of the NFL's most exciting young offensive cores. With playmakers like DJ Moore, Romo Duns, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden, and Kyle Monangai, along with an improved offensive line, Chicago finally has the pieces to build a high-powered attack for years to come. Before listening to the latest updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking news about your Chicago Bears. Another key storyline is the chemistry forming between Moore and O'Duns. Moore has embraced his role as a mentor, taking O'Duns under his wing just as veteran receiver Keenan Allen once did for him. Their bond is already strong, and both believe they can become one of the league's best wide receiver duos. Having that kind of veteran leadership is invaluable for a young quarterback like Williams, who now has two reliable targets to lean on as he adjusts to the NFL. Even beyond the offense, Johnson's impact is being felt across the entire team. The defense under Dennis Allen has shown noticeable improvements, and the entire roster seems more locked in and disciplined. Coaches are buying in as much as the players are, creating a sense of unity that has been missing in Chicago for years. The biggest takeaway from all of this is that the Bears finally look like a franchise with a clear identity and a long-term plan. Johnson's arrival has brought both accountability and support. Players are being pushed harder than ever, but they also know that the coaching staff is doing everything possible to help them succeed. This balance is crucial for building a winning culture. The importance of developing Caleb Williams cannot be overstated. He is the centerpiece of everything Chicago is building. If Williams becomes the star quarterback fans are hoping for, the Bears' ceiling skyrockets. What makes this situation so promising is that Williams is not being thrown into chaos like so many other rookie quarterbacks in the past. Instead, he is surrounded by a talented, young roster that is locked in for multiple seasons. General Manager Ryan Poles deserves credit for constructing a core group that includes Moore, Oduns, Kmet, Burden, Loveland, Monangai, and the offensive line, all under contract for at least the next 3 years. That kind of stability gives Williams every opportunity to grow without constant roster turnover around him. The defense also benefits from Johnson's approach. Even though Johnson is an offensive-minded coach, his emphasis on structure and accountability extends to all phases of the game. Defensive players are being challenged just as much, creating an overall competitive environment that pushes everyone to improve. Final thoughts: for years, the Bears have struggled to find the right mix of leadership, talent, and culture. Now, under Ben Johnson, all three seem to be coming together at the same time. His willingness to hold players accountable, while also building a system that supports their growth, has already transformed the vibe around Halas Hall. Training camp is still in its early stages, but there is no denying that something feels different this year. The practices are sharper, the players are more focused, and the development of Caleb Williams is being handled with incredible care and intensity. The foundation for long-term success is finally in place, and Bears fans have every reason to be excited. If this progress continues, Chicago could soon transition from a rebuilding team into a legitimate playoff contender. The road will not be easy. There will be growing pains, but for the first time in years, there is real belief that the Bears are building something special. Ben Johnson has delivered on his promise so far, and if this is just the beginning, the future in Chicago could be brighter than anyone expected.